I tried this Tempo Herald Rogue that Insane actually did super well with in Top Legend, and it is including the new Vanessa Ringleader card, so it was definitely feeling a lot more fun and fresh than I remember it. So I hope you enjoyed this quick guide about it, where I'm gonna talk about some general tips, mulligans, and matchups, so you guys have a better idea of what you could be doing with and against the deck. And if you do, a like and subscribe would be appreciated, but now let's check out the guide.
You are not prepared!
Here's the list I used, and it looks pretty different from what I remember. And the main reason behind that is we are indeed running Vanessa the Ringleader in here, which does require quite a few cheap cards for her to really be worth it. What you could be doing with this card is basically prep her as soon as turn 2 or 3, and on the following turn basically fill your board with a lot of cheap battlecry minions, because you are going to be having so many extra cheap cards to be playing, because we are running things like backstabs, preparations, Agent of the Old Ones, Deja Vu is pretty cheap, Facial, Glacial Shard also, the Nightmare Fuel, the Spy Mistress, that kind of stuff all will allow you to get yourself a lot of extra zeros, thus filling out the board very, very quickly. There are plenty of battlecry minions in the game right now, but obviously with -2 on all of them, you are gonna get yourself plenty of zeros and ones, so that can definitely be very helpful. So tempoing her and getting yourself a lot of value could be very, very beneficial. But if that's not enough, we also have the Sinistra plus Herald package and Imbue package for that matter, but we're not running the late game package with the things like 9-mana dragons, things like Deathwing, Ultraxion, and that kind of stuff, which does allow you to actually be a lot quicker. You still could be getting yourself quite a lot of juicy randomness thanks to your Imbue hero power, because we're running things like Eventuality as well as Bitterbloom Knight, but we also run the Herald package with things like Maniacal Follower and Rite of Twilight, so that should help you out when it comes down to heralding. But don't think that Sinistra is something you're trying to herald fully. Even just a couple of heralds are going to be good enough for you, and playing Sinistra just for the sake of tempo and doubling up some cheap spells could be very, very worth it for you. Going through the cards, we do have Shadow of Demise, with which you could be repeating a lot of nutty things, including things like Prep, just use it for the coins, or just some random goodness you found. Backstabs are a nice cheap spell you could be using for extra value out of your Vanessa. You could also use it just to not fall behind on the board. With the Preps, again, you're gonna cheat out a lot of extra stuff you're not supposed to. And of course, how would we be playing a deck with the Prep keyword without a Prep card? The Agent of the Old Ones is gonna help you remove some stupid random stuff you've discovered, or just got randomly, and turn it into much more valuable coins. With Deja Vu, you could be spying on the opponent's hand and get some pretty nutty stuff, especially if they're not careful with their quest rewards and such. Glacial Shard helps you because it's a cheap minion in the deck, and it also helps you freeze the opponent's tempo and stuff. With Nightmare Fuel, again, you get to steal a lot of the opponent's important cards and basically get copies of them with a Dark Gift. Spy Mistress is a pretty good turn 1 play for you, because it's not something they can easily remove, so you can either trade with it or just go face. The Bitterbloom Knight is going to be imbuing your hero power, so you can get yourself a lot of nasty minions from other classes and such, and getting yourself a few imbues on the hero power can definitely allow you to get yourself a lot of nutty things, as you're about to see from the gameplay. The Coatis map also pretty brutal when it comes down to giving you a lot of extra gas from your deck, and finding yourself something like Prep or Backstab out of it allows you to get the second card basically without spending any extra mana. Eventuality is another great imbue card, which is going to help your randomness feel even better. With the Rite of Twilight, you get to herald your Sinistra even more. It does give you a random card and also a 1/1 or a 2/2 on the board, which could be nice. We also have the Kingslayers package. We didn't manage to face a single Spell Demon Hunter, by the way, but still, if you are facing those, the Kingslayer plus Garona plus King Lane definitely is worth it. And yeah, with King Lane in the opponent's deck, it's gonna deny Spell Demon Hunters all of their no minion in the deck shenanigans, and against other classes, just gonna be a bad top deck they're gonna try to remove from their hand, which is gonna cost them a lot of mana. Maniacal Follower is a nice little minion you're gonna get yourself a lot of extra damage with, and of course herald your Sinistra again. With Garona, you normally don't really care about her, but in some cases you might actually try your luck in slashing the opponent's health in half, especially if you've actually spied on their hand with Deja Vu. If you know they have it, might as well slash them in half, why wouldn't you? This does only slash HP and not armor though, so keep that in mind. Like I said, Sinistra would be a great tempo play for you, giving you a couple of 2/2s on the board with a 5/5 and also a couple of discounted spells that do cast twice. Would be nice if you have enough mana or at least the prep to actually play a few of those, but even if you don't, it might be worth it. And lastly, we do have Vanessa, which is basically an entire game plan of her own, with which you could be doing quite the overwhelming things, and even though it is going to cost you a lot to actually prep her, it usually is going to be worth it if you trust it. Matchup wise, we actually do have some stats here, which is nice, but things like Burn Mage are going to be a little bit too quick, Both Hunters don't feel too great, Bubble Pally a little bit too quick for you, Quest Priest is going to have way too much control, but you do have quite a few decent matchups matchups, and in top legend people are doing really well with this, so it is definitely a very high skill cap deck, so if you're up for the challenge, it might definitely be worth it for you. Mulligan wise, here's what we have going first, and you are going to be looking for your good early game curve. Vanessa would be a pretty good keep for the most part, which is something I wasn't doing in the first few games, and it definitely felt like it cost me. Bitter Bloom Knight is also definitely pretty nice. Rite of Twilight could be okay, Deja Vu, Eventuality, Maniacal Follower, Prep even. The rest probably not so much though. On the coin, again, try to get Vanessa, try to get the Imbues, the Heralds, and the early game curve, and you should be good. That's about it for the deck. It's pretty fun, it's pretty powerful if you know what you're doing with it, but of course it's very skill testing. So I hope you enjoyed the guide, and if you did, you know what to do. But now let's check out some of my games against other top legend players, and even though the games are not in legend yet, it's still against quality players. Hope you enjoy.
Sinestra versus the Thanos.
That's the Hunter Man. He hunts things.
Behold, power beyond your comprehension.
Against the Hunter, we're gonna have to be quick. Guess this and that sounds good. This probably still a keep. Let's see. There's a lot of heralding. Would be nice if we get a 1-drop though. 1-drop would be appreciated. Not the worst. I'm still gonna drop it. Gone are the days where hunters slap with weapons, but still. I'll allow it. Let's go ahead and do this actually. That ain't bad at all. That was actually kind of insane. Especially against this guy. If he is... He has face, I mean, he is running Rock Skipper, what else would it be? But he is playing it a little bit passively in it. Bit passive, that one. This one definitely feels way too good not to play, but could also just do this and that. Go ahead and do this. Get more value out of this. Oof, that's basically game over. Basic game over noises. I'd still rather play this thing first. Maybe bait out a Sylvanas or some, because this thing is definitely susceptible to Sylvanas noises. I'd rather take a little bit more face damage before we go with this and really put the final nail in the coffin. Well, this might be a good amount of damage to actually go for it in it. He is gonna fill the board and such, so I think it's time, chat. I think it's time. Might as well. Let's see what it do first. I mean, filling the board with a bunch of animal companions really soon would be pretty lit, so I'ma hold it. Let's just do this and seek and concede, probably. Could have healed my face too. A little. First one did, I guess. Yeah, I heard, man. Congrats. Okay, is that the second part? There's that Sylvanas I was talking about. Still sounds about right. Well, let me just fill the board with little shits.
Kneel before the strength of the mind.
why not? Honestly, I'm just going face at this point. Problem is I don't have room. So let's not go face with the second half. Mage spells deal more damage. Druid could buff. I don't know. Let's do that. There we go. Use the face now, bitch. Get countered. I concede to you. Yeah, sounds kind of fun. Gore 4, did you tinker with it, or are you playing against more golden players? This guy's still trying? What the fuck, dude? I guess he has the free damage AoE, but still, dude, like, no, he doesn't. What the fuck are you trying to do then? Yeah, that's not gonna repeat much. Guess he's just conceding what extra steps as they left to do. I'm gonna concede itself. Sucks to be this guy. Yeah, sounds interesting, man. Might give it a check soon. Perhaps, perhaps. Figured it out, guys. I don't know what he was hoping for, but that ain't it, Chief. That ain't it. Okay, so far this was very promising.
Sinistra versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Behold, power beyond your comprehension.
It's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. Okay. Guess the mage. Turn 1 this and that. Or more like turn 1 coin this. Let's keep the whole thing. Yeah, you gotta feel it. I mean, it does look straightforward. You discount your Chrono Lord and you start slapping these nuts.
By petal and sword.
Mainly discount the scouts. I mean, either that or the other, I guess. You gotta discount the scouts and Chrono Lord. Basically, you gotta play all three in the same turn somehow, so a couple of discounts like that, no doubt. You mean Serpent, right? Oh, so you discount first, then you copy. Sounds good, sounds good. That could be interesting. I might give it a check. It does look actually interesting.
I will transcend this world.
Your 5 quests completed and played, no doubt. Oh. That can be interesting indeed.
I cannot fail now.
It could be interesting, but I don't care about the Herald that much. This, on the other hand, is kind of fun.
Brace yourself for destruction.
Okay, he's not gonna play the quest. I can steal the quest. Problem is I don't discover much. Well, this does. Okay, there he goes. Completed the quest. Now I'll get to steal it. Problem is I'm not sure I want it that much. Don't even get to do all that much with it. Sad. Well, he's gonna tear me a new one next turn, that's for sure.
I must think. There's no time.
Job done. Out of my jungle. Your mother is near. The true masters draw close.
Mm-hmm. That ain't bad.
No time.
I don't even know. I never understood what Ace Hunter was supposed to mean anyway. Like, what's Ace about it?
No fate.
You are miss just one.
This doesn't look too hot for this guy. Is he not clearing? Apparently no.
I cannot fail now.
It's one of the cards ever.
There's no time. Feel my hatred.
Home in the shadows. You and miss just one.
That ought to help. Next turn with Sinistra, surely we're gonna get some burn damage. Early, guys. With the prep, let's see. Hopefully he doesn't get too much healing or armor or shit. 40 health, is that you? Be a lot cooler if it ain't. That sucks. That sucks as well. That sucks. One off.
You cannot make
Maffant.
without breaking eggs.
Maffin, did ya? Well, let's fucking go then. Does this deck even have that many legendaries, by the way? I feel Garona kills them. But, let's see what Sinistra does.
I must think.
Let me swing face first. He did draw. But Garona doesn't even kill him.
My brood will inherit this world.
Shit.
There's no time.
Strong as an oak. Splinter!
Nightfall.
We had a lot of lethal, by the way. We literally had 2 rocks lined up as well. But that looked kind of sketchy there. He probably had King Lame in his hand, by the way, but it was not guaranteed, and even if it was, we did not have the lethal straight out with the 4 mana left over. We definitely got lucky there getting charged, and also the +1 twice.
Sinistra!
Not a hunter, how original. A lot of original hunters out there, man.
Behold. Power
These hunters so original.
comprehension.
Let's do that then. Not that many spell demon hunters out there nowadays.
Come closer,
Oh,
critters.
he's companion. Companion these nuts.
Home in the
Let's push the tempo, shall we?
in the shadows.
Aim it like fireball on turn 2. Next turn I'm gonna imbue. Would be nice if he doesn't have Wound Prey.
sisters. My arrows.
That's unfortunate. That's kind of alright. That is kind of insane. I would very much like to keep that. That I would very much like to keep, guys. Game over. Over. Now we gotta find a few Herald cards. Usually we find them easily. This Neri, however, is gonna be kinda nasty. Well, this and this help. This probably helps more. It's cheaper too. That's actually pretty cute. This is gonna be pretty massive.
There's no time.
I don't know. My animal companions are gonna be bigger than his. Apparently.
Return to the wild, my friends.
Problem is we're getting tempoed, yeah. For no good reason. It's okay.
The fellfire devours all.
Herald Sinistra. Oh, it's a Sinistra, yeah.
I've come too far.
I don't know, I'm still gonna go with that.
There's no time. Feel my hatred.
How's it going, Striping? Top of the morning to you, Wolf. Wolf of the Lone Kind.
Welcome to the world.
Okay, he's up to 4 drops. He does have the 4 drop there to summon what he wants. Well, good thing I didn't play this. Another imbue, you say?
By petal and sword.
That ain't too bad, but for now, has to be this. Just summon a 5 drop, couple of 5 drops at that. Why did he hero power first?
quickly.
Right. See if we can get the big bear. No big bear, sadly. Insane. I mean, not really. For some reason, I thought it was Brawl, actually. Wreck.
I must think. There's no time.
I don't need this. Read DMs in this economy.
Cut your lifetime to bits.
All of them, man. Like, all of them are worth. And it's literally on stream. Like, what do you mean if I remember? It's literally right there. It's a good amount of heralds.
I must think.
I will transcend this world.
That's kind of decent. That's kind of decent. A lot. Very decent, actually.
There's no time.
Let's chill with it. He just has a spirit caretaker or whatever. Champion name? What do you mean I didn't save it? Ah, fuck me, man. Get the taunt. Piss. Well, that sucks. Could have won this one for sure. Should have played better. Nice top deck you get. I mean, the discard could have been the Crazy Alchemist too.
Sinestra versus Ragnaros.
It is on the channel, my guy. It is literally visible on the channel.
Behold, power beyond your comprehension.
Okay, against Shaman. Going first, backstab probably not worth. Let's try like this, perhaps. There you go. Last stream was 3 years ago. Well, maybe try to raid Shadow Legends channel. I don't know, dude. Never thought about that. It was literally on the Raid Shadow Legends channel. What do you mean? What do you mean? Could prepare this. Drop it down to 4 mana. Don't have anything better to do. I mean, I could grab this as well, but nah, let's just do that. My guy, I have a Raid Shadow Legends channel. Go on the Raid Shadow Legends channel for YouTube. What the fuck? Wouldn't mind getting a decent Herald card here. This with Reborn would be pretty suctional for him. Divine Shield, Wind Fury 0-2, sounds great.
There's no time.
Could also grab some from his. Another Herald card ain't the worst. I don't know, I'm gonna grab it. And there you go.
I'll handle this. That didn't go as
The sands speak, and I listen.
Ain't too bad.
I will transcend this world.
Heal. Fuck. Bruh.
Ascension!
Just sort of stall him nicely. Ooh, that ain't bad. Could have played it. Could save it for Sinistra, of course. That is gonna actually give me a lot of armor. The way things are going, could also be a Flame Strike for next turn, but nah, he's probably gonna clear a lot of his shit.
I'll handle this.
Nice order. See if he forgets it comes back full health. Guess not. Well, not worth the Hellfire, that's for sure. Should I wait for another Herald?
I must think.
I don't know, I think I will. I'll slowball it a little bit more. That's shit. Jesus Christ. Pretty fucked, not gonna lie. Still gonna tempo this crap for reasons.
There's no time.
here at midnight. I've got a plan.
The weave cannot change.
Heads or shells.
That's kind of insane.
There's no time.
Home in the shadows.
A mighty visage.
Yep. Kill. Brutal. So far out to be good into this guy, maybe. Although it's gonna be one off actually. Fuck. There we go.
The true masters draw close.
Fuck.
The sands speak, and I listen.
Top deck that, by the way. Pretty fun.
You dare stand against the wind?
It's time we pray to the Sinistra gods. Got to pray harder, damn it.
Home in the shadows.
Nice to meet you.
Pray harder, damn it. It's kind of interesting. Seven off lethal for him. Gotta say that randomly discovered 3-4 really screwed the pooch for me. Briefly, that is. Well, I guess I can do this. Problem is, he's gonna have the weapon next turn. Goes face down. You have a glacial shard in the deck. At least he trades a little. Need something a little bit sexier than that. not the worst. Shit. Well, this is gonna work. Let's see if he goes all in. Oh my goodness. Come on, dude. All in it to win it. All in me sideways. No chargers now, you hear?
That didn't go as
Sure. Yeah, basically only a single time. Just hot single in it. Shit.
Meet here at midnight. I've got a plan.
Nice to meet you.
Your fate is twisted with ruin.
It's a shit. Why didn't I rush first?
Welcome to the world.
There's no time.
once upon a time.
Something. Ooh, where you were all this time, you piece of shit.
Forces of
Yeah, of course. What else would you get out of the fucking minion, man? Why wouldn't you get double fucking 612s? Sure. Gotta say, Vanessa really did feel a lot better in this game, even though it was a loss. Definitely felt like she can be a solid game plan on her own, especially if you discount her nicely. Against the priest, ew.
Medivh!
Greetings, friend. Let's begin. Behold, power beyond your comprehension.
Imbuing my hero power out of his crap, not the worst, bruh. In this game, Vanessa imbued a little bit bigger, better. I mean, discounted would be a good idea, I assume. Okay. So be it. I guess he has 2 lunars or 2 4-drops. Either way, it's pretty fucked. For me. I guess it's the 4-drops twice.
This fire must not burn.
That's pretty shitty, man. Another imbue.
Let the scales fall from the eye.
What's gonna be, booty hole man? Goes fast while I have lifesteal. Why not? Interesting.
Let the scales fall from the eye.
That's pretty good. I can do better.
Here's but a glimpse of your
I'm down with that. I'll allow it. This weapon can definitely bring a lot of nastiness.
Elune, bring guidance.
Yeah, at least they're still able to attack, so I can make some room for Vanessa next turn. That's mildly annoying. Nothing too crazy though.
Meet here at midnight. I've got a plan.
Defensive action engaged.
By petal and sword.
Could be interesting. That's also interesting.
There's no time.
Oh, in the shadows. Shield up. Oh, in the shadows.
Not a huge fan of taunting that lifesteal minion. I mean the Death Rattle minion. That is gonna burn the top deck for me. Would be a damn shame if it's Sinistro or Herald card for that matter. She seems nice. Wouldn't say OP though. Like gives you a whole lot of random bullshit to work with though. But it does cost you a turn. I guess heralding her as soon as turn 3 and on turn 4 really blasting would be a great idea. I mean, preparing her on turn 3 or some. Oof.
Welcome to the Hallowed Tower. Illusion, bring guidance.
Dudes imbuing horde.
My hand is full.
Not the best burn.
X marks the spot.
That's gonna be interesting later. First time seeing the riffle like this, by the way.
Now Lo had many
Heads are shells.
adventures.
This might be interesting.
There's no time.
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
He clears the board next turn, maybe Ferrek. Hey, congrats, Gore4. Hope you heal nice and quick. You don't have too much issues eating, because that sucks.
Don't get complacent.
This fire must not burn again.
Okay. That could have been worse.
The true masters draw close.
Oh, you lose. Die, landlubber.
Burn to flame!
My hatred cannot be contained.
Feel my hatred.
Job's done.
There's Sinistra. The Zero Herald's kinda insane, by the way. I do believe we have more value than this guy, by the way. That frag definitely could have done better. Mildly annoying. Don't have enough room here.
I will transcend this world.
With every step, the light guides you.
Yep. Clears the board. I am gonna burn the top deck, but it's not that big a deal. That's annoying for sure. Hey, look at that. More damage though. So we have 10 damage from hand as is.
Elune, bring guidance.
My hand is full.
I don't care.
By petal and sword.
Does draw me a good chunk. And by a good chunk, I mean maniacal follower, basically. Why did I freeze his face, by the way? Am I dumb? Shrek not dumb. They dumb.
Time.
Shrek boy doctor. This feels silly, but let's do it. Getting kind of low on the health area. We all know where that one's going. To the mouth. Well, could have played it better, that's for sure. Last turn was stupid. Last turn was dumb.